Hello everyone and welcome to the North Gym in Wayne Hills High School, where we are bringing you the first game of the Wayne Hills Patriots girls volleyball season against Demarest. This is Justin Rubino, and to my right is Alex Rom, who's going to quickly inform you about some information from both teams.
Thanks, Justin. Well, Wayne Hills this season is led by co-captains Alyssa Sullivan, Virginia Harrison, and Brittany Bonney. But this season, there's a new rule in effect called the rally score, which means 25 points have to be scored, whereas last year it was 15. And you can score no matter who's serving. Demarest this year has a very strong team. In fact, they're going on 62 wins straight. That's crazy.
That's a lot.
I know it is. They're led by Mary Beth Martins. She's the best defensive player in the state. Diana Pucris, who's the overall in the state. Thank you, Justin. And Karen Barnia, who's a great passer. This should be a great game of volleyball. Justin?
Also, one more thing you forgot to mention. As opposed to previous years and in professional volleyball, this year it's a best-of-5 series, which means the first team to win 3 games up to 25 wins, as opposed to, like I said, other years where you had to win 3.
That's very true, Justin. Say something.
And the game is underway with Wayne Hills serving, number 22. Also, as you see, each side is allowed to hit the ball 3 times before going over the net. Demarest starts out strong with a 1-0 lead.
Demarest getting ready to serve. Number 50 for Demarest. Setting up to serve. Demarest seems to be moving everyone forward. Mary Beth Martins, here she goes. Let's see what she can do. And she served it to Tia Music, who could not return it. Taya, I'm sorry. Who could not return
You can't really
the
call
serve.
that an ace, but pretty much an indirect
Here
ace.
goes Mary Beth again.
Demarest up to a quick 2-0 lead.
Hill's trying to serve it back. Virginia Harrison, very nice. They set it up.
And another point for Demarest.
Rubino, looks like Hills can't set up a defensive game at all.
Demarest is showing you why they have won 62 straight games. They're just solid all around so far in the early going.
Do you think it'll be number 63? Thanks for the comment, Justin. Harrison sends it over the net.
And a point for Wayne Hills.
That was set up by captain Virginia Harrison. She's a senior this year. She's very impressive.
One of the co-captains, number 3, getting the first point for Hills. And now number 23, Michelle Lalo, will try to spark a run for the Wayne Hills Patriots. Strong serve right there, but easily returned by Demarest.
Oh.
And number 9, another captain, Brittany Bonney, spikes it home, and now it's 3-2.
That was a great return by Brittany Bonney.
She serves it under the net, so the serve will go back to Demarest, and giving them a point. They're now up by twice as much as Wayne Hills has, making it 4-2.
Your math skills are amazing, Justin.
So I've been told. Number 22, Taya Music palmed it right there. You got to hit it straight up with your wrist, arms, whatever, but you can't use your hands. You can't cup your hands.
Music she's weak this game so far.
I wouldn't say that. It's very early in the game.
Well, another point for Demarest and a victory chant. That's 2-1 right there.
Demarest is really into this, and they have a very strong team.
Yeah.
They should be.
In fact, we are surrounded by Demarest parents who very greatly support their team. But could Hills set something up here?
Yeah, in fact, I think we're going to get one for a special interview later.
That'd be amazing. And can Hills...
And miscommunication there by the Wayne Hills Patriots, something that seems to be happening way too often here.
Hills needs to organize themselves.
Eustace might want to call a timeout, but he's putting in a sub, number 6. That would be Marissa Fox is going in for number 23.
Let's see if Fox can do something. They got to jumpstart their defense. 27 is now serving for Demarest.
Number 27, that would be Christy Holler.
Music to Harrison. They try and set it up.
Demarest successfully getting over the net again.
Nice.
Oh.
Hills valiantly trying to get that ball over the net.
Putting a lot of effort into that play, but kept hitting it into the net, just couldn't get it over.
Maybe. And another substitution.
Coach Eustace just undoes the substitution he just made. 23 going back in for number 6. I don't know what his strategy was there. Maybe he wanted to get someone in on the serve or something.
Set up. Harrison sets it up. And Hills cannot seem to get their offense going at all. Rubino, what's the problem?
I really don't know. It's just been a week showing so far, but hopefully they'll be able to catch up.
Hills sends it over. Demarest sets it up. Demarest kills that.
That was a nasty
That
spike
was-
right
that
there.
was insane.
I like to get
Hills
the.
is now down by 8
I'd like to get a radar
points.
gun out here for that one.
I'm gonna say 30 miles. Call me crazy. Well, go on, do it.
Might be crazy, just a little unwell. Who knows?
Nice Matchbox 20 there, Justin.
Thank you.
Hills sends it over. Hills.
And number 5, that would be Alyssa Sullivan, showing why she's one of the captains of this team. And now
Harrison
she
goes
will get
out.
the honors of serving it to Demarest.
Harrison taking a breather.
Number 16 comes in for the first time, Christy Bodarenko.
Good serve by Hills. Oh.
I think maybe, you know,
Hills
it's at
overshot
Wayne
that.
Hills, they might get the hometown call, but they didn't get it there, and it was out.
No.
So Demarest up 11-3.
Demarest making a substitution, 4 for 2. Who would be who, Justin?
Well, Alex, that would be Caitlin Hardy coming into the game.
Demarest.
And
Demarest serves
serves it
out.
long, so back-to-back long serves by each team. Not showing very good fundamentals there.
Number 4 will be serving for Hills.
Now, Jamie Rubin will try to spark something for the Wayne Hills
Here
Patriots.
she goes.
And she hits
And
it long as
that's-
well.
That's out. What's
So, third time's a charm.
All right. Here
Well,
goes.
not here.
Well, no, you're a liar.
That was a very bad express.
23,
very bad time to use
23
that.
set up to serve for Demarest. See if she can keep it in. She does.
Wayne Hills,
Hills
good teamwork
returns it.
to return that serve. Now Demarest setting up for the spike. But Jamie
Hills.
Rubin hits it off the wall, and that will be out of bounds. Another point for Demarest. 13-4, and they're just exploding out of the gates so far.
I think it's safe to say Demarest is a juggernaut.
This is like David versus Goliath.
Well, maybe we're going to throw a stone and hit them in the eye.
But as you know, in that matchup, the underdog won. So hopefully Wayne Hills can come back.
Hills out again. This is not a good start to the season for the Hills girls.
And Coach Eustace calls a timeout, trying to gather the troops.
While we have a little timeout, we're going to read off some dates. Friday, September 19th, football starts its home game. You might want to come out to that. They're taking on Northern Highlands. My friend to the left here, Justin Rubino, he'll be our head commentator for your football season.
Alex, speaking of football, you know, Chaslin went down with the
He
bad
did.
collarbone injury, and now
Our running
Pete
back's out.
DeSico, he got the second string running back, a junior showing a lot of promise, actually got suspended from school today, so they're
Yeah.
going with a third string running back. How do you think they're going to fare today?
I don't know. You have to. I've heard good things about Toby, but you have to see how Hills can pull it out. I'm sure Alston has a few tricks in his bag. And also a couple more dates. Monday, September 22nd, Hills is taking on Northern Highlands. And Tuesday, September 30th, the girls volleyball try and capture something and take on Pascack Hills. Let's see if. What do you think Eustace was saying in that huddle up?
I don't know, but if I was a volleyball coach, I'd be trying to tell them, you know, you're going against a very good team, just calm down, get yourself under control, try your best, you know. Nothing's ever impossible, so if Wayne Hills can gather themselves here, show a little teamwork, they could definitely come back here, but it's got to start now.
Hills, can they set something up? They do. Will Demarest return it?
Setting up for
Demarest
another
sets it up.
spike.
Hill.
And number 50,
Hills.
once again, hitting it over the net for Demarest.
Who is number
50 would be Mary Beth Martins,
She's
you talked about earlier in the intro. One of the best players in the state. Showing it right now, working the net very well.
Hills actually looks kind of jumpy right now. I think they need to calm themselves down and focus. Here they go. Oh,
Great play by
Can
Demarest to keep
recover?
that alive, and they get it over the
Demarest
net.
recovers.
And they get the point. That was amazing. It looked like
I thought Hills
Tia
had
Music had gotten it over the net for the point for Wayne Hills. But
Tia, my friend.
Tia, you made the same mistake.
I know
earlier.
I
Don't
did.
Start with me.
And another
It looked like
substitution.
looked like Hills was going to get their 5th point of the match, but it wasn't to be, as Demarest showing great athletic ability, diving left and right and getting the ball over the net. But right as I finished that sentence, they hit it back into the net, and Wayne Hills will have the
Verena.
ball.
Oh, here comes number 9 for Wayne Hills. Brittany Bonney. Let's see what she can pull off. Good serve to center. Demarest.
And there's
keeps going
number
back
50
to that
again.
serve.
Martins just spiking it home all day long. Hills should put some
Hill-
players up at the net and try and
Hill
defend
should
that.
realize that's what they're doing.
You should go down there and talk to Eustace.
I think I should talk some sense into that man. Here comes the serve. Can Hills do something with this? Hills gets it over the net. Demarest.
Oh, and it flies
into
up.
the bleachers.
You know, that one almost took my head off, but, you know, that's part of being commentator. You got to keep your head up. Watch the whole field.
We take risks. People think we don't, but we do.
Put our body in harm's way to bring you these great games every week.
People don't. Hills. Oh, my God.
And that is now 18-5. It seems like we just started a couple minutes ago, but
19
you
to
know,
5. 19 to
Hill's
5.
just having a tough time right now. And number 50, Martins, is coming out of the game for number 22, which would be Elena Siri. Siri.
It doesn't matter.
But either way,
Demarest can't see this game.
new players, same story for Demarest. And Hills just look confused. They don't know which way they're going. They don't know which way the serve's going to come at them.
Has Hills returned to serve?
Yes, they have. They have 5 points.
I know, but I don't think they've returned one in a while now. Demarest is on the streak.
So number 23, who started the game for Wayne Hills, Michelle Lalo, will come back into the game.
21 going in for Demarest. See what they can pull off. Hills sets it up. Can they pull something off? They get up to the net. Oh, shut down.
Number 2, Caitlin Hardy.
Oh,
with
she
a great
shoved
play
that back in their face,
That was
Rubino.
a massive kill right there. It looked like Hills was maybe going to gain a little momentum, but Caitlin was right there to bring it back.
Hill.
That was an all-state kind of play, actually.
That was
I was
great.
very impressed. Girls got ups.
5 for this serve. Weak serve, but let's see if Hills can take advantage of that.
And Hills
And
gets it
answers
in.
Yes.
And a great play by number 23, who comes back into the game, like I said, Michelle Lalo, who actually recorded a couple points earlier in the game, so seems to be the star for the Patriots team right now.
Hills now up to 6 points. Maybe they're on the comeback trail. Let's see what they can pull off. Well, it seems they fell
Almost
off the
nicks
comeback
the line,
trail.
but it goes out. Another
Yeah.
point for Demarest, and they are 1 point away from taking this first game.
Hills saw the comeback trail and then went the other way. I was kind of mean. I do apologize.
Demarest making a few substitutions.
Number 4 is coming back.
Number 4 and 27, which would be Jackie Krasnick and Christy Holler, respectively. This play resumes with the serve and hits into the net, so Hills gains another point. Now only down by 17.
I think Hills could take advantage of this.
So Music getting ready to serve, maybe spark a rally. And Demarest looking for another spike.
Another spike.
They've been successful on this all day, and that was just a microcosm of the entire first game. Putting away the spike as Demarest handily takes the first game, 25-7.
You think Hills would see that spike coming? Because Demarest sets it up the same time every play.
You see, there's really no defending it, though, because if they charge the net, then that leaves the entire
That's
back
true.
open. So
Let's see
if
what
they
the-
don't charge it, then it's just
Yep.
because this Demarest team seems to have great power hitters up at the net, and there's just no defending that when you have 3 hitters in the front who can bash it home in the back corners every time.
They have a saying for that, but I cannot say it on TV, Mr. Rubino, but I think you know what I'm saying. Demarest with the serve. Harrison sets it up. And Hills.
Ruben flies it over the back line, and I was incorrect before. That wasn't the 25th point. This is, and the first game is officially over in the books, 25-7 Demarest, and they will switch sides. Ram, what were your impressions on this first game?
I think Hills is a little jumpy. It's the first game. It's understandable, taking on a tough team. I think if Hills calms themselves down, center themselves, get back like they did in practice, you know what? They're going to do fine. What do you think, Rubino?
I think Demarest came in here with the attitude they weren't going to lose, and they took that onto the court. I mean, when you win 62 straight games, you just have this mindset that no one's going to be able to beat you, and they showed that in the first game with the serves were off a little at times, but basically they got them over, and like I said, the front line was just dominant. They were able to put it home. They blocked spike attempts from Hills, and really, whatever Hills tried to throw at them, Demarest threw something right back at them.
On a little side note, this is the beginning of the school year. How's school going for you, Mr. Rubino?
Well, it is school, so I mean, I don't know what to say.
Well, we're seniors this
So,
year. The
Yeah, we are
senioritis kicked
seniors,
in?
so it's going to be a good year, I guess. Got some good classes, good teachers. Senioritis, no, not yet.
Yeah.
Sure, my parents will be happy to hear that, but, hopefully, around February or something, I'll get into a school and, kick back, relax a little.
Well, you can't get back when you get into college. You gotta wait. Yeah, check that out.
Once we get into college, it's a whole nother story, though.
That's very true. Well, here's some more dates for you fans of Wayne Hills. On Saturday, October 18th, guess what? There's a big band festival going on. That's usually lots of fun. Mr. Rubino seems to think it's hilarious, but it's good fun to go and you see marching bands from all over the state. And
I heard Dave Ortiz is an all-state drummer.
really, good for Dave Ortiz.
He puts a lot of time and effort into that. We should be proud of him. That's not You're laughing at me like that's sarcasm, but seriously, our school has a great reputation for having band. They always show up at the football games. They get awards out everything they go to. You always hear them on the morning announcements. One of the big pluses at our school, including the football team, which we alluded to before.
Of course. How do you think the football team's going to do this year? Last year, they won the championship.
Last year, they were just... We've used this term before for the Demarest team. They were just a juggernaut. They went out and dominated every team they played. Even Ramapo they handled very well in the championship game. But now Olsen, who originally went to Notre Dame but has recently transferred to the University of Miami, he's gone. Brendan Monahan is gone. He was the starting quarterback. And now Jesse Farina steps into the quarterback role. And as we all thought, Chaz Lynn, who was bound to be an all-state running back, is now out for a long time. And hopefully the younger players can step up and take that role.
I think it's safe to say the football team, their toughest competitor, Mainland Regional. Mainland Regional went in last year wanting to win. They got shut down by a field goal. I think they're coming in for blood this year.
That was an instant classic last year. I remember that game like it was yesterday. David Damo kicking the winning field goal with about 10 seconds left.
I think Mainland Regional is going to come back, and they're going to come back strong. That's going to be a game to watch.
I'm not sure if they're playing Mainland Regional this year because
they are playing Mainland Regional.
Because last year, I think Coach Olsen pushed for that game to get more power rankings in the schedule at the end of the year. But if they're playing them again this year,
and as always,
Hills might have a hard time this year with all the seniors departed.
But as always, a Ramapo game, big rivalry. That's always a great game. And actually, it's going to be on MSG as it is always here, as it always is. Sorry, I had a little speech impediment there. And here we go. Game 2, as we said before, Game 1 went to Demarest. If Demarest puts this one away and then the next one, it's
Hills
all
coming
over.
out re-energized, hoping to take an early lead.
Hills looks very calm. They look very collective. Looks like they got a good pep talk.
Now, if Hills here can start off the game with a quick rally, get a few quick points, maybe they can jump out, gain the early momentum, and maybe, shock Demarest a little bit, put them in shock mode, and hopefully catch them while they're down.
I think that's what they have to do. And game's getting underway. Here comes 4 to serve. Hills.
So Hills...
Harrison sends it over the net.
And
here comes a spike.
The story of the first game carries into the second game. Demarest's front line spiking it over the net into the back corner. Unhittable for Wayne Hills. Quickly, 1-0.
I think that's a play Demarest is going to keep using. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Good call.
Thanks, I thought so too.
So now
Hills
Hills
sends it back over the net. Uh-oh.
Oh, and there's a point for Wayne Hills, it seems.
Hills,
and yes, it is a great effort by number 13, who would be Joel Solomon, but
it's not enough.
So Wayne Hills tied 1-1.
Music to serve. Great serve by Music.
Number 50 going for the spike.
Oh,
no, she fakes them out and gets it over beautifully. Number 50, whose name we mentioned millions of times in the first game.
We're going to mention a million more.
Marybeth Martins with a great psych out right there, putting it away.
She tricked me.
Tricked me too.
Here comes a serve.
We were all ready to see her power, but she showed us some finesse.
That's the key to a great player. Oh!
Wayne Hills matching them again, tied 2-2. And the crowd getting into it a little here, something we didn't hear in the first game.
Very true. I think, as I said, Hills did calm down. They came out laughing, relaxed, and ready to play. I don't think Hills is going to go down like Demarest wanted him to. Here comes number 6 on Wayne Hills to serve. Justin stopped sleeping.
Wasn't sleeping. Was resting my eyes.
My grandma says the same thing. Oh. Harrison sets it up. Hill sends it. Oh, blocked.
And number 14 Dana Puckers. I think that's the third or fourth time that she has blocked an attempted spike. And it appears I pronounced that name wrong, and we are getting the correct pronunciation right now. Sorry, pronounced that name wrong. It's Pushers.
Hills. Harrison sets it up.
Once again, Demarest showing some finesse. Hills saw that power spike so many times in the first game, and now Demarest using that to their advantage, playing mind games kind of, just tapping it over the net.
I guess volleyball is a mind game.
90% of the game is half mental.
What's the other 10%? Physical?
And there's the spike
that
we've been
spike.
waiting for. Number 14, whose name? Pushers.
There you
Gets
go.
it over successfully in the back corner.
There's no stopping you now. She
Now
set that right down the middle.
Now it's 5-2. And Demarest gaining some momentum.
Can Hills recover? Hills sends it over. I think, is it going to be finesse? Finesse, but Hills sees that coming and sends it back.
A beautifully placed shot by Wayne Hills.
That was
And the
back
crowd
corner.
loved that one.
Hills is definitely back in their game. It's only a 2-point difference. Here comes the substitution. Harrison out, and number 21.
That would be Chelsea Lynch coming into the game.
Oh,
And Hills now only down
boy.
1. This is a little shocking. They've come out. They haven't laid down for the favorite right now.
They're down by 1. I think Demarest is in
5-4.
shock. I think Demarest expected to walk all over Wayne Hills. Demarest sets it up. Spike. Hills recovers.
Looked like the ball might have nicked the ceiling, but they didn't call
Yes.
anything, and the play stays. And here comes that spike.
But Hills.
And they run out of insurance room in the back right corner, and that will be a point for Demarest, trying to kill the Wayne Hills spark.
Still a valiant effort by Hills.
And now Demarest with a substitution. Hardy coming into the game for Krasnick.
Hills sets it up.
And
Demarest.
Chelsea Lynch just came into the game, converts a point for Wayne Hills, and now it's once again a 1-point game. Demarest looks stunned.
Demarest really messed up on that last play. Not in.
Way to talk in layman's terms.
Let's see if Hills can tie this game up.
And Hills trying to play the finesse game right there, but didn't work. And now
Hills
Demarest
battles it
gets
out
it
at the
over,
net.
but Hills keeping it alive. Miscommunication right there by Demarest. And this team looks baffled right
And
now.
now
It's a tie
it's tied
game.
6-6.
I don't think anyone saw this coming.
No. Hills is not going to let game 2 go. Okay.
The ref hits it back in. Is that a point?
No, but all the power to the ref. He seems to be having fun
I
up
think
there.
Wayne Hills should get the ref advantage right here. They need everything they can have to keep this.
23.
Well, they're not winning, but they're
No.
only down 1. They need everything they can to keep this game close.
And
right now,
they're down
Demarest
by 2.
Trying to regain the lead as they successfully do.
But
They're now
Hills
up by
does-
2.
Hills doesn't look shaken at all. They still look very confident. Here comes the serve.
And I am
Something happened.
completely confused about what happened there, but it looks like they're going to
Net
reserve
point.
it. And
Hills hit the net on the serve, so Demarest gets a point.
so it appears Demarest does get a point.
That's why the score went up 1.
Yes.
Diving. Another dive.
Great diving
A
play
third
by
dive.
Demarest. This
Come
is
on.
a very impressive rally, and Demarest will win it. Number 23 for Demarest, Barnier, who is known as a very good passer right there, showing her great athletic ability, diving all over the court and keeping the point alive. And the ball hits the ground out of bounds, and Demarest now up by 5, quickly gaining a little run here.
Would it be safe to say it looks like Demarest wants this game a little more than Hills does?
Yes.
And Hills with the dive to no avail. I enjoy Demarest's victory chant.
I don't know what they're actually saying, but
I think they're going swoosh.
like Nike.
I don't.
Maybe
I
they're
don't wanna- I
sponsored
don't
by
wanna-
Nike. They're pretty good.
I don't want to get sued, so We won't say that.
Just do it.
That's my motto. Just because whenever I have homework, I'm just going to stop
So
talking.
back to the play on the court. Demarest gains another point. They're up 7. Right now, Alex Rom's conversing with a parent from Demarest, trying to find out the actual rally chant. So Demarest with the serve. Wayne Hill's setting something up here. Get it, but they don't get it over the net. Just hits the top, comes back, and now that is 8 straight points.
Mr. Rubino, I just asked a parent what the chant is, and whenever Demarest goes up to net and blocks it, they go, roof. Boy, were we wrong.
You got it confused. No. And Alex, apparently not very good at conversation right now. He messed that up, so, stuff happens.
All right, okay. So when they ace the serve, they go, swoosh, and when they block it, they go, roof, like a roof.
Raising the roof.
Raise it. Mr. Rubino, showing his suburbanness. Hills,
Great return by Wayne Hills right there. Looked like it was destined to be
Demarest,
an ace. But number 50,
I thought they were...
who's been quiet for a while in the second game, hits it back over. Wayne Hills, gets it in the back corner. Very athletic play. Throwing her body all over the place was number 9, Brittany Bonney. That's just what they needed, getting the crowd back into the game and getting the serve back. And another point for Wayne Hills. That's
all right.
And I'm going to take this little break to mention how great our camera staff is right now.
I would love to.
We have a lot of freshmen working down there, and they're doing a great job.
And an 8th grader.
Building for the future here at Wayne Hills all the time.
Actually, the TV club.
So number 50 with a powerful spike, hitting it right at one of the Wayne Hills players who just puts her arms out in self-defense and hits it back into the crowd.
Just a comment, the Wayne Hills TV club is very good. We bring you all the games and to the best of our ability.
Speaking of the video club,
we have some more dates.
Little moment to mention some more football, as Ron mentioned. Football at Rampo's will be shown on MSG, and then on November 8th, we will bring you the Wayne Hills Patriots football team versus Pascack Valley, which should be a decent game.
I think Hills has a tough season ahead of them with Chaz Lynn out.
And then on Friday, November 21st, is the second round of the state playoffs. If Wayne Hills can reach that, they should have Chaz Lynn back by then. And then it could be a very different team. And now back to volleyball.
Because that's what we're here to do.
Wayne Hills and Demarest gained a couple points, but Demarest is up by 8 right now, 17-9.
Well, Hills is closing the gap more than they did last game. This is very true. Very true. Demarest with the serve, right down the center. Harrison sets it up. Hills with the finesse.
Hills trying to put it away, but Demarest keeps it alive. And now number 50 will try her best, and just out.
Much
just
to our
out
chagrin.
on the left sideline. So
Now
Martin's right there, unable to convert. But she's
points.
done her part so far today. I'm sure the team isn't too unhappy with her. And right now 15 will come into the game, which would be Jacqueline Paler, P-A-L-E-R.
Here's music to serve. Sends it over the net. What's Demarest?
Out of bounds again.
That was out.
And, no pun intended, that must be music to Wayne Hill's ears right now.
Rubino, never become a stand-up comedian.
Been told that by many people.
Well, I'm just hammering the point home.
And that spike stays in, and number 14, Pushers, is able to convert.
Way to pronounce the name this time. Want another sub? Maybe? Yes? It's 4 for 7 on Hills. Who would be?
Rubin comes back into the game.
Demarest sends it over the net. And there's the chant.
They are raising the roof.
There, it's raised.
So now Demarest with the long serve, I think. Wait.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe.
It was out. Wayne Hills gets the point down 7. 19-12.
And another substitution for Hills.
Wayne Hills desperately needs a big rally here, 5 or 6 straight points to get back into this, because Demarest is only 6 points away from going up 2-0.
Hills with a short serve.
Unable to capitalize on the previous point, Wayne Hills hits it back into the net, giving Demarest 20.
Demarest sends it over the net. Harrison again with the setup. See if... Oh.
Looks like the ball might have been going out there, but Demarest chose to play it anyway.
Oh.
And now
Hills with the
still
save.
going. Hills with a chance to get the point here.
But Demarest... I think Demarest is going to send it back over with the spike. But Hills stops the spike.
Oh, this is a great volley right here.
We're
seeing everyone get in the action here.
Oh,
and Demarest,
the volley ends with Demarest
finally puts it away. But we saw some great hustle from both sides right there.
Yeah, I think both people should get half a point for that volley alone. That's just in my world.
I like your insight. Harrison with the overhead shot, and then not to be outdone, number 9 hits it over backwards too, Bonnie.
Finesse.
But
Demarest drops it right into the hole. And
so Demarest now taking control of this game, up 10, 22-12, 3 points away from victory.
Demarest sends it over, but sends it out.
It looked like it might have nicked the line right there, but it's called out. Wayne
Whatever
Hills
the
with
ref
the point.
says goes.
And now it appears someone will serve for Wayne Hills. Number 5, which would be
actually 21 is going in.
So Kelsey Lynch comes back in.
Demarest had slight miscommunication there.
Oh, Demarest just hits it out, and
Wayne
Hills with 2 straight points now.
All right.
And the crowd trying to ignite this Wayne Hills team.
The crowd plays a very crucial part in any sporting event.
Very much so.
I mean, just look at the Jets.
That was a low blow right there, and I will not respond.
I would like to apologize to my friend Justin, who's a big Jets fan.
Actually, Jets do have great fans, you know. Fireman Ed always coming out to the stadium leading his Jets, Jets.
And I think the greatest Jets fan would have to be Justin Rubino. He's getting a little teary-eyed, so I'll take over for a minute while he grabs his Kleenex. Demarest sets up to serve. Demarest sends it over the net. Hills sets it up. Hills battled at the net and lost.
So Lynch and
chance.
So Lynch and Bonnie both going for the play right there, and both falling, and no one's there to hit it back over.
That is very
so now Demarest will serve to close out this game. Great play right there by Sullivan.
There's point match.
But not Sullivan, excuse me, Bonnie. But to no avail, and Demarest takes the second game now, 25-14. A little improvement by Wayne Hills from the second game. An extra 8 points, and now the teams will switch sides again. Rom, little insight.
This is well, game 3's coming up, and that's end game. If Hills doesn't pull something out of it, Hills has no chance. But I think Hills has been playing valiantly. And we're going to stop.
We're so gay. And now Mr. Hookster is informing us we are going to keep going, so actually, not quite sure what to say right now, so I'm going to go back to some football talk. The Wayne Hills Patriots today are taking on someone away, and we're going to leave. Good night. It's not over, Mr. Hookstray. Actually, I'd like to inform you this year with the rally scoring system, it's a best-of-5 series. Thank you very much.
No, we go 3 out of 5.
Right there, a little mental blunder right there by Mr. Hookstray.
Mr. Hookstray, our teacher, has actually blown it big time. He did not... A brain fart. For you see, he was not paying attention to the great announcers up here.
Mr. Hookstray, got anything to say? He is speechless.
Hookstray,
he feels dumb, and we're going to keep going.
So we're going to keep talking.
So as I was saying, Wayne Hills right now, as we speak,
I'm speaking. I am speaking.
Who are they actually playing today, Alex?
Another football team. Well, actually, when people are viewing this, it's not going to be today, Justin.
Okay, we are so horrible right now that we should just start over.
Yeah.
The Wayne Hills girls volleyball team right now is down 2-0 against the powerhouse known as Demarest. Rom, what do you think from what you've seen from these first 2 games?
I think Demarest came out thinking we're going to win, and that's just what they aim to do. I don't think Hills had the same mentality coming out.
You know, I have to agree right now. Hills, I think they came in thinking, you know, Demarest, 62 straight wins. That's a lot, you know. We don't have much of a chance. We're just going to go out there, try our best. Whatever happens, happens. But in the second game, we saw some life from this team. And maybe if they can put it all together, they can capture a few wins in a row. And who knows, it could be a whole other ball game.
We may be going to 5 or 4 games, but this may be it. Let's see what it's all up to Hills right now. What do you think Demarest's mindset is right now?
We're going to win. That's been in their minds the whole game. Since it had to have been when you're that good for that long. You just have that mindset that no one's going to beat you.
I know that mindset very well. Actually, I'm a big liar. All right, Hills with the big chant. Let's see if they can muster some team spirit. And and there go the I don't know if you can hear this, but the Hills bleachers is starting to cheer their team on. Let's see if that can do anything. Maybe we're gonna try actually. Maybe get some people up here to talk. Here comes the. Here comes number 5 with the serve. Number 5 being Alyssa Sullivan. She sets up the serve, sends it over. Demarest sends it back, sets it up. Hills tries to send it back over the net. Let's see what they can do. Hills, first point. Big time. I think Hills got first blood here. This may be the start of a beautiful game for Wayne Hills.
Hey, they're winning.
You're so observant, Justin. Alyssa Sullivan with the serve again. Demarest sets it up.
Sorry for that comment before, but I was down by Mr. Hookstraight asking him to get us one of the JV members of the Swain Hills team to try to come up here and give us their own insight on their own team.
Hills, another point.
Up 2, count it 2-0 right now. And this crowd is loving it. The team is loving it. Demarest is not loving it.
I'm loving it. And number 22 coming in for Demarest. Number 22 being Elena Siri. Sullivan sends a serve over.
Oh, they almost got the ace right there, but Demarest masterfully turned it. And that was just sheer power right there by number 14 of Demarest. There was no chance to return that one. And
the ref making a little miscalculation there.
So we're going back to the action right now. It's number 50 about to serve for Demarest. Music back to number 16, get it over the net. Wayne Hill's hoping to build on this early lead right now. But they hit it off the basketball hoop, get an unlucky break right there. And Alex Rom has a special guest.
We have a member, McCammon Shea. How do you think this game's going?
We're not doing so well, but we're picking up. Like, we were worse in the beginning, but now we're getting better. Our passes are better.
That was very insightful.
You're a member of the JV team, right?
Yeah, but I play on varsity sometimes.
How's the younger players on this team look? Does the future look good for the Swain Hills team?
Yeah, we have a lot of good sophomores that are playing this year.
Are they playing out there right now for the varsity team?
There are 3 of them out there.
So pretty much they're in a rebuilding mode right now, right? Rebuilding mode?
Yeah.
Did you know Demarest was a strong team with 62 wins straight coming into this game?
They're supposedly 3rd in the state. So yeah, we knew that.
Were you intimidated at all?
Yeah, we knew that they were good already. So most of our players are really scared right now. That's why they're not doing so well.
What has your coach been saying to try and calm you down or motivate you?
He's been telling us just to keep calm and keep doing good.
Thank you for your
All right,
time, and you
thanks
can
a
go back
lot.
to rooting
Thanks
on
a
your
lot.
team.
Go root 'em.
Get someone else, too. Hey, the camera. Get someone else, too. Send someone else up.
That was a very, very
Insightful interview. Wait.
Okay, so you heard what your coach is saying. They knew he said fear was a factor, and Justin is blowing into his microphone.
And now, during that interview,
Well,
Demarest sparked a very big round. They're now up 6-3. Make that 7. And we have another guest, number 19. We're figuring out the name right now.
All right, we have another. All right, sorry for the interruption. We have another JV player, Miss Erica Evans. How do you think your team's holding up?
Pretty good. We could do better, but they're a hard team.
How do you think the JV's team's chances look for the game later on today against Demarest?
About the same.
So Demarest is pretty good all around,
Yeah.
freshman through senior.
Yeah.
Does your team have any hope coming into this game?
Maybe.
Great words, great words. What has Coach Eustace been saying about this Demarest team?
He's just been telling us how they're really, really good and that we could try to hold them off, but it's going to be really hard.
Do you think you're going to take this game 3?
Probably not.
Always a team player, Miss Erica Evans. Thanks a lot for coming.
After 2 interviews right now, Wayne Hills, it appears, called the timeout, and Coach Eustace trying to rally his players, spark a run, something to get them back into this game. Because if they could manage to win this 3rd game, then everything's up for grabs with the score reset back at 0-0.
Hills is trying to rally some team spirit here, but we would like to apologize for announcing so far. We promised the rest of the game top-notch announcing. It's 9-3 now.
Speak
Demarest
for
on the
yourself.
serve. Mr. Rubino, nothing you do is top-notch.
I feel I've been pretty strong the whole game. I don't know about you. Your commentary skills are a little rough around the edges.
Well, this is my first time commentating.
It's no excuse.
Well, you're like a mentor to me, you know that? I'm just a little choked up right now. You can talk for a while.
So now, as we go back to the action, seems both teams are putting their A game on right now, but Demarest comes out on top again. The story of today, the first 2 games and now in the 3rd game, Wayne Hills' little spark that they were trying to get going has been put out by Demarest, as it is now 11-3. Make it 12 as number 16 gets spiked right in the head.
Who is that?
That would be number 16, whose name is Christy Bodarenko.
Hopefully the Wayne Hills football team is faring a little better today.
There's no way to know. But I'm sure Coach Olson, along with his great assistant coaches, Coach Ziza, Coach Johnson,
And of course,
Coach Lehman, of course.
Doug Lehman.
Douglas Lehman.
Douglas-
They have their players very prepared. Coach Olson is known throughout New Jersey as being a great coach.
That's right.
And I'm sure he's got game plans and backup game plans.
And Douglas Lehman is a friend of the TV club.
In fact, when we broadcast the Wayne Hills game next week, we will be sitting right next to Mr. Lehman.
The
Hopefully
man,
get
the
some
myth, the legend.
Hopefully
Dougie
get some
Doug.
interviews with Mr. Lehman, see what his thoughts for this young team this year are.
27 sends a serve over. And Hills. And there's the eye swoosh again. And here comes a substitution for Wayne Hills.
And number 4, comes out of the game, and number 7 goes in.
Here comes the serve again, number 27, setting it up. Up and over. That was out.
And number 7.
Oh, but she touched.
Very heady right there. Went to return it, but pulled her arms back at the last second and let it sail long. So now it's 14-4. And now a little humor going on. The ref asked one of the Wayne Hills players if it was out or in. She said in, but the ref gave her the out call.
I wouldn't argue with the ref on a call like that.
Nor would I. And some more power being shown off by Demarest. I think I've overkilled that word today, but it's just worth saying over and over again.
Let's say it some more. In fact, I don't think we've said it enough. Want to know what word we should use? Juggernaut. Here comes number 21 to serve for Demarest. Up and over. Demarest with the finesse. Can Hill set it
on this one, and they do.
Hill sends it back.
3 hits per side.
Up.
Wayne Hills hits the ceiling,
And
a little
Hills
pressure right there as Kraus and number 5 get tied up in the middle of the court.
Hills looks like they did in game 1. There seems to be no communication going on.
They came out strong in the third game. They were up 3-1, but right now it's just.
And again, miscommunication.
This team looks baffled. I think they just want to get this over with, hit the showers, and go home.
Hill sends it back over. Demarest seemed baffled for a moment, but not.
What's that
long
word?
enough.
Power.
Power.
Just this front line has just been
If you look it up in
controlling
a dictionary,
the
I
entire
think you'd
game.
see Demarest girls volleyball.
You'd
next
see
to
number
power.
50 right there.
Right there.
Number 50. I think it's worth mentioning her name again.
I think we've said her name so many times that we
Mary
just
Beth
forgot it.
Martins is just.
Kraus
definitely
sets it
the
up.
MVP of this game.
What
She's shown us great spiking ability. She's tapped it over the net. She's set up her players. She served it. She's done everything for this team.
Hills doesn't seem to have that powerful serve. I think it would help their game a lot.
You know who did have a powerful serve? Jay Sawicki, who right now is a freshman at Penn State University.
And
you
he's-
ever get to see him play?
Well, see, yeah, I have. He was amazing.
He was like a legend here at Wayne Hills. He set records after records after records. He's like 3rd all-time in the state of New Jersey in kills.
He was the
2nd
male.
all-time in 8. He was just... he was, I think, the number 7th ranked incoming freshman this year for college athletes. So he's going to have a very bright future ahead of him.
He was the male equivalent of Mary Beth Martins. Now 19-5. Hills is on its last leg, 1 foot in the grave. Hills sends it over. Demarest sets it up. Demarest sends it to the middle, and Hills goes scrambling.
Demarest, the spike right there, nicked the top of the net, took a little velocity off the ball, fell shorter than Wayne Hills thought it would, and
I think it
no one
still-
was able to get to it.
Still had that P word, Justin. What's that word?
Peanuts.
No, try again.
Power.
Attaboy. You should become an English major.
Jeez.
There's nothing to talk about.
Don't say
Here comes number 23 for Demarest. Sets up to serve. Sends it over. Can Hills set something up? Oh, Hills. They're showing some power.
That was a great
Mary Beth
spike right there,
Mary
but
Beth Martin
Demarest
sends it
able to
over.
return it.
And
This seems Demarest has better fundamentals. They just, they're always in the way of the shots. They're always getting it back over. Hills, though, they seem, they're a very young team. They're fielding, I think, only 1 senior. So, with youth comes inexperience. So, but Wayne Hills definitely has a bright future ahead of them.
3 more points, and Demarest has it in the bag. Hills sends it over, but sends it out. Now 23. Oh, no, wait.
Oh.
I was mistook.
So right there, a little building block perhaps as Wayne Hills picks up their 6th point of the match. Because Rom, as we know, it ain't over till it's over.
Ain't over till the fat lady sings. No, Justin, you're not a lady. Hill sends it
A little
over the net.
confusion right there. The ref explaining the call to the Demarest coach, and now we're back to the court.
But Hill sends it out. That's another point for Demarest. 2 more points. And Demarest wins. Here comes the...
Looks like Demarest is getting some younger players in. Number 13, we haven't seen her all day, getting a little action.
she's actually been in the play there, Justin.
She just came in.
She was in game 2.
No, she wasn't.
I'm pretty sure she was. Virginia. Oh, no. Number 5. Can Hill set... Diving attempts by Hills, but to no avail.
And now Demarest with the game/match point right here.
If we had a drummer, there'd be a big roll about now. Demarest sends it over. Can Hills save her skin? Harrison sets it up. Demarest with the spike.
And it hits the ground, and that is the game.
That's
and the
all
match.
she
Game,
wrote.
set, match. So, to recap, Wayne Hills goes down 3-0 with scores of 25-6, I believe, 25-12 or 13, and the final game right here, 25-6. So, the young, inexperienced Wayne Hills Patriots fall to Demarest.
I think this game was just a building block, and Hills has a bright season ahead of them.
I mean, we saw some positives from the Wayne Hills team. They had a couple rallies in there. Their young players got some experience. So, you know, maybe it was a moral victory, but like you said, maybe a building block to success in the future. So,
Well, this is all the time we have.
For Alex Rom, this is Justin Rubino signing off.